Hey guys, Meow, it's Kat here, and welcome. So today is a birthday special video, and it does not have a title, but is based off the Choi Twins of Saeyoung and Saeran, and this is based off the 2020 versions of their birthday chat rooms. This is written by CasualAnimeGirl, so a link will be down in the description below, and I all hope you enjoy. You woke up to the sound of your alarm going off. Rolling over, you turned it off, yet couldn't complain. Today was the twins' birthday. You take a few minutes to wake up and decide to call them to tell them happy birthday. Even if you did call them exactly at midnight, you were going to tell them over and over again. First, you went to Saeran's contact and called him. No answer. I guess he wasn't up and at it. When you found Saeyoung's contact, you hit call. It rang a few times until someone answered. "Happy birthday!" you exclaim, and hear Saeyoung laugh on the other end. "Didn't you call way earlier?" Laying on your back, you had a large smile on your face. "Yeah, but it's you and Saeran's birthday. How can I not tell you over and over again?" you say, grinning like an idiot. "Hey, you sound pretty tired. You alright?" "Yeah, I stayed up all night working." "Well, what did you work on?" "I don't exactly remember. The only thing I do remember is getting your call and someone banging on my door yelling for me to hurry up." You laugh at him. Of course God7 would forget. Like how excited you were to celebrate Saeran's birthday, but completely forgetting it's your birthday too. Hey now. I'm excited for Saeran to celebrate his birthday. "Alright, so what are your plans for today?" you question the redhead. "Well, work, but later I'll drop by." This left you a bit upset. He was practically working all day? Saeyoung, you can't just work. "I'm sorry, listener, but work's important." You let out a sigh before hearing some screech from Saeyoung and a voice in the background. "Keep working!" shouted someone. "You okay, Saeyoung?" "Yeah, I gotta go now. I may or may not get tasered by my maid." You heard the taser go off in a scream, pleading for what seemed like his life. "Okay, well, I'll see you later." You both said your goodbyes and hung up. You were getting up and ready for the day when you got a phone call from Yusung. Answering, you heard Yusung, who seemed to be struggling severely to make breakfast for himself. "Yusung, be careful," you tell him before you hear, "Ow, ow, ow." The poor boy clearly burned himself. When was he ever going to learn? Hey listener, sorry for calling so early, but we're trying to get everyone together to throw a party for when Saeyoung is done with work." "Yeah, he just told me that. He did say he was coming over later, so maybe I can take him wherever the party will be?" "Sure, I'll let you know where to go. Now I have to call V," Yusung tells you. Hold on. Wait a minute. Yusung was going to call V? Yusung, don't you dislike V? You question the fake blonde. "Don't remind me, listener," Yusung whines. This made you laugh. "Okay, well, let me know, and I'll see you later. Bye." Leaving the house, you called Saeran again. "Hello?" You heard a quiet voice. It was Saeran. "Hey, are you where we're meeting?" "Yeah." You smiled to yourself. "I'll be right there." Soon you met up with Saeran to go get ice cream. You got your favorite while Saeran got his favorite, mint chocolate chip. Staring at Saeran, you could tell he was at peace, sitting outside on a nice day, enjoying something that could never get old to him. You both talked about how Jumin had scared him away from the chat. Saeran thought that he scared him to the point Jumin was typing out some very random things that were making little to no sense. Afterward, the both of you went to a flower garden called Almond Garden. Seeing Saeran enjoying himself was a very nice thing, especially seeing him so up close, because the both of you were still holding hands. When trying to come to the flower garden, Saeran was not the best at getting through large crowds, so you helped him through, and even though it wasn't crowded at the garden, he still insisted on holding your hand. While walking around, he told you about many different flowers' names and meanings. When he would quiz you minutes later, you could barely even remember the names, which made him slightly laugh at you. However, you didn't mind, as seeing him happy made you happier than anyone else in the world. Sitting on the bench to take a break from all the walking due to Saeran still being slightly weak gave you time to relax before doing much more later. Looking at him, you noticed he had something on his mind. "Saeran, are you okay?" you asked, squeezing his hand. This little soft marshmallow just wouldn't let go of your hand, and it was adorable. "Do birthdays mean that much?" he asked you sincerely. "Of course, take joy in today. You've lived another day to try something new," you tell him with a small smile. Saeran blushed before turning forward again. "Well, what if it's something that's not pleasing?" he asked, somehow getting that question out. "Saeran, look at me," you ask him. He turns to look at you, and he turned even redder. "Unpleasant things don't last forever, Saeran. Once they're gone, you become stronger." Giving him another smile, he smiles back at you. "That doesn't sound so bad," he says in such a sweet tone, leaving you now to blush. Suddenly, a few beeps were heard from around you by other phones. "Who sent me this happy birthday message? It looks weird," a girl says. "Wait, you got one too?" a guy questions her. Both you and Saeran sighed. "Saeyoung," you both say in unison. Saeyoung waved to you, seeing you both waiting for him. You grabbed Saeyoung's hand and began walking. "Hey, where are we going?" "It's a surprise," you tell them both. Soon, you both show up at CNR. "Hey, you did the same thing with Zen, right?" "What are you talking about?" you ask, confused. Everything froze in time. "Hey, Saeyoung." "Yes, narrator?" "This is a completely different story. I know you love them in every route, and you're very aware that you're breaking the fourth wall. But you're going to break the universe if you keep insisting that this happened with Zen." "Come on, it's practically the same thing! And visiting the almond garden too?" "Saeyoung, please stop, or else I will turn this story around." Alright, I'm sorry." "Good. Now can we get back to the story? Everyone's going to be really confused." "Sure, unfreeze time!" "What are you talking about?" you ask. It's nothing, let's go," Saeyoung replies. You drag them through the building until opening two large doors. "Surprise!" everyone cheered. Saeyoung was excited, however, Saeran seemed a bit nervous. Throughout the party, everyone conversated. At one point, Saeyoung was talking about his glasses with Zen and Yusung. Saeyoung had mentioned how they could explode, update what's happening to friends within a 20-kilometer radius, secure a phone call through voice identification, send text with optic identification, and how by putting in a secret code, he could summon weapons such as guns, knives, and cat paws. Saeyoung was clearly joking. Zen soon after sneezed, while Yusung thought he was being serious and was upset. Oddly, later on, Saeyoung tried to give a gift to Jumin for Elizabeth III, but Jumin shot it down, explaining that the robo puppy that was in the box wasn't going to work this year, and that Jumin wouldn't let it slide and sue him. This left Saeyoung down in the dumps for a bit. After cake and gifts, it was time to leave. Saeran was going to head back home by car, that Jumin was willing to have driver Kim take him back. But you first had to get Saeran off of you, as he was clinging to you, not wanting to leave. But eventually, he accepted that he needed to head back home. Meanwhile, you and Saeyoung were heading back to the apartment you were still staying at. Entering the apartment, Saeyoung drags you in as if he's in a hurry. "Saeyoung!" Making you stand in front of the window, he tilts your head to the left in a 70.7-degree angle. "Look right there," Saeyoung says to you, pointing. "Stars?" you question. "Yeah, I bought them for us, listener," Saeyoung confesses, wrapping his arms around your waist. Blinking a few times, you try to process what he just said. "You bought stars?" you question him again. "Yep, I even have the COA for it." "Why?" "Well, you can always find them here. Whether having a hard time sleeping, when you need to get away from the monsters, or when the earth blows up, you can go to them since they're in the universe, and it will all be okay. Was this man Cupid? Because he just shot you in the heart with the arrow of love. So when you look towards the universe, you can find our memories that will be everlasting and always there, even if I'm not here. He buries his face into your neck, clearly embarrassed about what he said. Yep, he completely swept you off your feet. Saeyoung, you stay trying to look at him? I love you. Listener, I only wish in the end for you to see only beautiful things, and to be happy and smile all the time. You're my beloved, and I'll always love you too. Saeyoung then showers you in kisses that soon turn into a long, romantic night. Well, I all hope you enjoyed, and if you did, leave a like, comment, and subscribe for my future uploads. And if you have any character you would like me to read about, leave it down below in the comments, and I will definitely look into it. And until next time, I will see you all later.